Hi, hello, you're welcome to class. So today we'll be running a data for data, those who sell data online. Though the concept is not really for only those who sell data online. You can use the same thing that somebody has used for another business to create your own design. But the whole specification of this one is much more like that of data. Are you getting it? So you can grab different ideas and create your own. But for now, just follow suit what I give you here and practice. So first thing first, what you do first is once you click on the link of the video, you start like this. Are you getting it? So you come to my DM, then my DM, this is what I sent to you. Said your class is now, hope you're ready for the class. You click on this YouTube link. Then the next thing you click on after the YouTube link, when you're done watching the video, is to click on this drive. Click on the drive. When you're done watching the video, the next thing you do is to click on the drive to download the materials for the class. So the first one is that once you get here, click on these three dots. It will pop up like this. Then click on download. Click on the three dots again. Click on download. Do same for all. Do same for all. So when you're done downloading, you go back. Then what we need to do now is to go to Pixel Lab. Click on Pixel Lab. Now, when you have used Pixel Lab before, by the time you be approaching it again, it will ask you auto save. That means it's asking you that do you want to continue with the initial one you actually did. Now, what you need to click is either OK or cancel. If you've saved your work initially, click on cancel. But if you've not, click on OK so that you will not lose it. So I've saved my work before. So what I need to click on is cancel. So you click on cancel. This is how you meet Pixel Lab. If you've not used it before, you meet it like this. So me personally, I used to delete this particular font. Though I use it sometimes, but not always because I have my font already. The font that I downloaded. Though that one will be on your master class. So you need to do, what you need to do next is to come to this middle, this very icon. Then let's change the size. You see the width is 1280 to 1280. That's the height. Then what we need to do is to remove these two. Let's remove the 2 and make it 4. You see it, we already have it like this in this large and longer shape. So we come back to this middle one. This middle icon simply means to import. It gives you place to bring in shapes and all this. You can draw and all these things. But now focus on what I'm teaching you here. That is how you learn. So what you need to do next is to import. Let's import our image. If you look at these are the images we downloaded. It is 5 in number. So let's import. The first thing we're going to be importing is the background. You have the background like this. Please move it like this first. Move it a little, just a little. It's like this initially. But now touch it and move it like this a little. Then drag. Drag to the very last. Make sure it covers. If it does not cover, your work is not okay yet. Then you come to this relative position. Click on it. Click here first, then here. So it will cover up. If you notice, this was, like, let's say it's like this. But the effect of the relative position is to make it, to align it and to make it accurate. Come to relative position, then you click here first. It has covered by the width. Now let's cover it by height. It's accurate now. So what you need to do next is to come to the layer effect. This layer effect is for you to lock. Then you click on the lock icon. Now when you lock, it will no longer be movable and you have chance to import other things. Let's see, without locking, you see, when you click on it, it brings out so many effects. So with these effects here, you cannot bring in any other thing. You can't. So and it will be moving. You will not be able to do your work. So what you need to do is to lock it. So once we've locked it, so you can bring in other effects. You see now. Immediately you lock, touch the screen, it will show you import effect again. So let's import another thing. Oh, sorry. Before that, what you need to do next is to create alignment. Create a margin line. So to create a margin line, you click on this net effect, net that looks like net, and you click on this place to set it. This place is to set. So you drag the first line, not to the very edge, just a little close. Drag, drag, drag. When you are done like this, then click here again. You see now it is stable. But when you click here, it's movable. But when you're done, you click there, it becomes stable. So now what you need to do next is to import another image. So what we're importing next is the logo. Now the logo, I place the logo and the contact together. So you don't need to be downloading different images because they are all data. So what we need to do is to crop the logo out alone. And you reduce the size so it will just be at that corner and at that edge. You see the way it is? You see it's exactly on that line, the line that is up. It's exactly on it, and it's on the line that is at this your left hand side. So now what you need to do is to lock it again. It is no longer movable. So we need to bring in something else. Sorry, that was a mistake. That was actually a mistake. Sorry. So now let's bring in something else. Let's bring in this. See it like this. Bring it here. Then you drag to the very last. Drag again. It's still not full yet. Drag again. You see the red line at the bottom is showing, and it's exactly on this very edge. It's touching the other side, so it's covered up. So what you need to do is to use your alignment again. Sorry, no, we're not going to use that this time around. We're going to make sure that that red line, the bottom one, is showing. You take it to the very end, then you lock. It is locked now. Let's import this. Reduce the size a little. Then you move it. Lock. Bring in the image. It's okay like this.